Today on the channel, we take a trip to New Eternia, beautiful this time of year, with the Masterverse, Keldor.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masterverse New Eternia unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Keldor again. But for all your Keldor needs and everything else, Masters of the Universe, make sure you hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Exactly what I did with this big bad Keldor figure. And we're going to dive into it right now, doing this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Keldor, the future skeletor, had a different biographies over the years, I guess we'll say, as different stories with different ways of going to market with Keldor. And heck, sometimes Todd McFarlane, he's even William Shatner. That's a deep cut there, but we're going to get into that as well. Masterverse at the top. 6 and up, you 5-year-olds, you're out of luck. But you 6-year-olds, feel free to put your hands all over this Keldor. Of course, Mattel. And I believe he was named after the department store, the store Keldor, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody feel free to fact check that. I wouldn't, but you could if you wanted to. Beautiful artwork down here. And as usual with the New Eternia and the Masterverse line, many different looks for these figures. I wouldn't fault anybody for buying 2 of every single one of these to display the looks. Very, very cool. Love the wraparound packaging here. You got Panther there. Evil Lyn looking only like an Evil Lyn could look without her helmet on. And then Beastman, a hairy bipedal creature. Just a gang I'd want to hang out with right there. That's a team I'd want to be a part of. All right, guys, where do I sign up? Somebody get me my fur boots and my loincloth. I'm in. That's what I would say to them. But looking pretty good there. Window box, of course. Keldor scheming over here. He's always scheming. And on the back, Keldor again. Got the cross-sell down below. Despara and Dragstore. We're unboxing them in a separate video, so check that one out. Of course, you don't want to miss that. Looking good. What's it say about our friend Keldor here? The evil apprentice of Hordak. We're keeping it Hordak themed here. And guys that have kind of joined Hordak and turned against Hordak with this wave. Behind his master's Hordak's back, Keldor summons the power of the greatest force in the universe, destroying both himself and the mighty fortress, Castle Grayskull. And oh, never do things behind the back. We know how that goes. Unless you do like a hook shot behind the back or something. A sky hook maybe. I don't know. We'll do a sky hook maybe in a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Can we get the baggie out? The Keldor baggie. How about this? Sky hook. Jabbar style for one. Jeff George over there in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to Jeff George. We got the baggie right here. What's going on? Oh, just a head. Just one little head. Everybody loves little heads. See you later. Goodbye. And I bet you we got, oh yeah, tape on the cape. Hallmark of Mattel. Oh, Todd, you'd never put tape on the cape. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. All you guys would. It's just a dumb thing to do, if you ask me. Plastic prison. He has the twist ties, the old Mattel twist ties. We should have a battle off. McFarlane twist ties versus Mattel twist ties. Which one has the stronger twist ties? Which one have the better plastics? I need to get a scientist involved. I'm trying to think. I got a buddy Carzoli. He might know where to go. He's kind of a scientist. He's a doctor, an engineer. He would definitely be a guy that would know a scientist that I could reach out to. All right, we're going to do a test here, and we're going to find who has the best twist ties. We've weighed these twist ties in the past, but now we're getting down to the real deal here, and we're going to start weighing these things. That's what we're going to do. See you later. Goodbye. Business picking up here. Not a ton of extras with this one, in all honesty here. Looking like a 3 Musketeer out of the package, though. But we do get a blade. It's the way of the blade here. Got the black handle. Very gummy blade on this one here in a silver. You got the little horns down here looking pretty good. Little ram horns is what it looks like to me. That's foreshadowing right there. Good to see that. But let's dive into the head sculpt department. We got Keldor out of here. He's just like a 3 Musketeer. He's got the painter's goatee going on. He's got the cowl and the hood over the top like a young Spectre once upon a time. Looking good in green. I don't mind that. You could use that with either head if you want to. But man, oh man, outside of that blue skin, a very dashing look on him. He's like a young Romeo is what he looks like to me. Got that painter's goatee on point. He does got some ears akin to an elf, though, Todd McFarlane. He got those pointy ears. I always tell you guys on this channel, watch out for the ones with the pointy ears. There's something going on. You ever see that Stephen Colbert? I used to love Stephen Colbert on The Strangers with Candy. Remember that show on Comedy Central back when I was a kid? Loved that show. Loved it. But Stephen Colbert, there's something there. He could be a reptilian. You're right, Todd McFarlane. He could be. But he's got those pointy ears. I don't know what to think of those. There's more to the story there. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to find out either. I don't watch his show. It doesn't do anything for me. I miss the old days of the old Conan O'Brien show. That's what I miss. That was my favorite. Somebody get me Pimp Bot. I want those. That was my favorite. I miss those days. But what are you doing? Now, of course, Letterman. Yes, I enjoyed Letterman as well back in the day. I liked it when I could just laugh and I wouldn't have to hear, I feel like whenever I watch these talk shows nowadays, I feel like I'm watching the news. I don't want to watch the news. I don't want any of that. I don't want to watch the news in the day. I don't want to watch it at night. I just want to laugh and do jokes and throw things around and have funny guys run on and get the masturbating bear out there. Give me stuff like that. That's what I want. But nobody's giving it to me. I got to do it myself, I guess, Todd McFarlane. Who knows? Let's get back on track here. We got these Stephen Colbert ears going on here. Got that slick back hair looking pretty cool, though. Looking pretty cool. There's no doubt about it. A cool look on him here. Now, the second head looks something wild. Looks like something out of the Mythic Legions. He's got the zombie head. He's got the acid all over there. Lost the eye. He's a guy that's seen better days. There's no doubt about it. All honesty, though, I think I prefer the regular Keldor head. Usually I go with the gore. I go with the Fulci zombie gore, but not today. Not today, folks. Still both very good head sculpts. This line is a comeback line. This thing was on its last legs, was a rough. Masterverse was really falling to the side. They stepped up the game over the last year or so, so kudos to them, and it's continuing here into 2026. Got the white shirt over the top. You got some forearm guards going on. He's got that blue skin on the hands, just like a young Papa Smurf once upon a time. You got the loincloth up there in the front. Got to protect all your stuff. He's even got the holster on the side for his sword. You love that. That's just straight out of the Three Musketeers once upon a time. Black tights there. Then he's got the Three Musketeer boots down here in purple. He's playing all the hits. Soft goods cape. You know I love that. The only thing missing is a little wire, but they don't really wire their capes up. Got the shoulder guards going on like he's in the 80s at the office is what it looks like to me. Arms all the way around for us. Very tight bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Hands back and forth side to side. Head back and forth side to side removable. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional, plus knocking off these shoulder guards here. Those will pop off, I guess, if you want them to. I don't know why you'd want them to, but they will. And then so you got the waist, got those big old splits. Do we got drop down hips? Oh yeah, we got those drop down hips. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, boot cut, ankles back forth side to side up and down. Playing all those Masters hits, playing all the Masterverse hits, playing all the Keldor hits. With, of course, Keldor, and he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. Picked this bad boy up at Jay's just the other day, so if you're after him, you better get after it while you can. Very, very fun. Once again, another character I wouldn't mind having two of. I said it, I think, in the other review. I wouldn't fault anybody for buying two of each figure in this wave. There's different ways to display them. There's enough meat on the bone to get away with that. At least from where I sit, as you guys know right here at this table. But this isn't the first time in the Masterverse we've got one Keldor before. We got the William Shatner version of Keldor once upon a time. A little bit more civil, a little bit more cartoony on this one here, but it's still Keldor all the same. And we do know eventually he transforms into Skeletor, one of the Mount Rushmore villains of the 80s, no doubt about it. Very cool to get the swashbuckling version here in the Masterverse. So there it is, Keldor. Any thoughts on this new Eternia version? Is this a pickup for you, a pass, a long game? And if you are getting it, which head are you going to use? I'm just torn on the head department. I love head. You guys know that. And it's tough when you got two options. Maybe both at the same time. That would be great too, but I don't know if it's in the cards on this one at least. But there it is, Keldor. Be interested to hear your thoughts. Put it in the comments below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. Yes, it's true. There's even more content for you on YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. Make sure you're checking all the things out. You don't want to miss a video. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show. My weekly podcast over there, of course, every single Tuesday. And wherever videos are found over on YouTube, you can check out the podcast there as well. So for Keldor, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?